Even off where we left. Continuing where we left off on the Outer Worlds, we was going to this building that's right here. Sorry, I got a little lost. And it's that. Then we gotta find out what's can we use for the other guy, Comrade, for his whatchamacallit.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit? You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
I will definitely take a look at that. Extortion. Hmm. What the hell? Alright. Sorry about that, people. Let's go back in the barbershop. Take you to the barbershop.
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Get darn tootin'.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene. A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head. Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties.
Sound like something he would usually do. Whew.
He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively short tenure in Edgewater, gives off the distinct whiff of superiority. Go ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching. Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
That sounds like a load of bull schniddle whittle. Hello, welcome to the stream. How do you do?
Nature is monstrous, friend, and this plague is natural selection at work.
That's a BS law. Get out my face with that.
What can I do for you?
Okay, well, never mind. I'm about to check his house in the back of his, what, barbershop? Eh. Wait, so he got a barbershop and a medic place behind him? This dude is crazy. Examine. Shot himself in the head. This is bad. Company is going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of spacers. Was an asset to somebody, has to pay his body. This is going to ruin us, so I think that was pawned off his teeth. Edgar. Hold on, people. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, people. That was the wife. She called. Alrighty. Alrighty. I could totally steal this stuff, but I'm not.
What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I? The good Vicar Maximilian and I have never quite seen eye to eye, but your point is well taken. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature, and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Alright, let's doing business with you. We're going back to... Allegedly, he still committed suicide. Blood and revenge are hammering in his head. A new original masterpiece, the director of Agent Ken and the Island of Murder. Why did my gun keep coming out? I don't need to shoot nobody yet.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients. Yeah? What about him? Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about? Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead. Suit yourself. What's on your mind? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah? Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
And they, alrighty, so, oh, wrong button, on to the next one. Alright, so, journal, side quest, die, robot die. Alright, so I gotta go to the junkyard, that's behind the building. I think I could have went a better way. Dang, that nigga killed me like poop boop. He got me with the 1, 2, 3, 4. Knocked my ass out too. God dang. Twice the speed, half the price. Alright. Go. Oh, wait. I gotta switch the quest again. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Goodbye. Hey, oh yeah, I'm pushing the right button. Just not going in the right direction. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Fallout, just a tad bit. Speaking of Fallout, I need to end 4. I never ended 4. I always got caught up in other stuff.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply. Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Navigation systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice, designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable offense. Please report yourself to your supervisor.
Dang, man, if my things was like up there, what I gotta do to him? Dang it, man. Dang it. I would like to. Oh well. It looked like this was cat. Hey, I'm sorry, dude. Let me go to. One, two. Okay, so repair weapons in inventory. Unlock the second jog mix slot of your inhaler. Improve your weapon and armor at the workbench. Okay. Son? Oh. Son? Okay. Tartar sauce. Corrosion. Corporate. A medium-sized reward typical of this kind given outset. Yeah, that happened. That really happened. I got my booty handed to me real bad. We gotta get there. Gotta work hard at it too. Alright, let me bust a cap in this dog. Grab all that stuff again. Die, freaking Jesus! I'm just getting my booty waxed all the way around. Oh, the hell? God dang. Okay, well, I'm gonna mess with this shotgun. I gotta work on that shotgun. That shotgun is gonna get some, well, got me killed. Defeat our foes. Help the chairman and alright, seems like my handgun is like strong. It's the strongest. I don't know what's different now from then, but I'm just getting my booty wax all the way around the board. I lost your way. Alright. Son? Yeah, got that final swipe, man. Alright. I don't know what that does. I don't know what that does. That dude got his. I don't know what that sound is, but it doesn't sound pleasant.
Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years. Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
What is this? Workbench? Yes. Alrighty. Yeah, I already know. I'm to get some weapons, order yours today. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. That is a bad slogan. I want the best choice from Spacer's choice.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna...
You read the latest?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only.
Alrighty, come on, let's go to this dude one more time.
Bring us honor, soldier. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Sounds like fun.
This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
I think I'm worth more than a 0G, but whatever. Alright, you have gotten a weapon modifier installed. Oh. Move out the way! I must get in! All up ends the ways. Modifiers. To install your modifier, select the item you wish to upgrade, then choose the type of mod that you wish to install, scope, armor plating, etc. Finally pick the mod installed, and boom, you upgrade the item. Both weapons and armors can be modified. Modifiers can't be removed once they're used, so put them in your favorite gear. Yeah. Alright, so now my shotgun does shock damage. I'm a shotgun. It's gonna be a shotgun. Yes, this was a corny joke, but whatever. Not much for corny jokes-lisms. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Flex windows, order now, add beauty to our onto your frontier home. Wow. Alrighty. So that's that. Along tomorrow, receive. Alright, so first things first, I'ma skip his mission.
I'll just be a minute.
And I'm gonna go to do this real quick.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you? I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
So?
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations. Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Companion, the CMP new management simulator. Oh, sorry. Companions, you gain a companion. This is a character that joins you in your adventures and help you in a way, companion. Plus, companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities when you're with your inspiration skill. Learn more about your companion in the companion log. Alrighty, where would that be? Okay. Gear the companion laws. Your companion shows you everything you need to know about your companion. You can see their skills, stats, Buzzard blood, gear. To change your companion gear, first select the item you want them to swap out. Then choose the compatible item to replace with. You can also change how they behave in combat by selecting their preferred weapons, follow distance, and aggressive. Okay.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. We better clear out of Mr. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. They're neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Ain't nothing wrong with your ideas. I'm very sure that I will do. I suppose it can't hurt.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Kinda sucks we got hurt somebody, but... Hey, login. Huh. Sorry about that. We got people that want to be special and thinking that they all cool, but they're not. The mechanical lab. Sometimes I would just When I laugh, the engine just explodes. Or it blows, you know. I'm not trying to be mean
I've always
or
felt
anything.
weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I'm pretty much figured that.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. What? No, I don't want to burn it. I would never... I mean, I just want to... Look, I have a very simple goal here. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. Glad we see eye to eye. It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Something you need? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me. Coming back. Heading back.
Alrighty, going to the inner of the hell. What the hell is this monstrous being? It look like a praying mantis thing. It spits acid at you? Sweet Jesus, damn, looking all types of vicious and diabolical. There's enemies down there. Ooh. On the adventure to this place called... Oh, hold up.
Okay, gone quiet.
Sorry. Hey, assault rifle. Let's go. All right, I'm about to equip this assault rifle. Equip.
Huh? Here they come!
God, farting. Alright, well, on that note, we're going to end it right here, and we'll be right back.